Good afternoon, Oak Hill. I just wanted to send you a quick video update about where we are as a church and where we're headed really in the next month. And wanted to let you know that we as an elder team met earlier this week on Zoom, and we decided together that in light of the federal government's recent extension of their guidelines through the end of April and the increasing restrictions from our state, that it is very unlikely that we will get to meet in person for the month of April. And so we decided to plan like we are going to be meeting online with the streaming of our services, the recording and streaming of our services with the Zoom gospel communities, with online Zoom prayer calls, and with other opportunities as they arise. We've even said that if teachers want to organize a Zoom chat with the parents of their class, that would be encouraged. And second hour next gen discipleship class would be what I'm talking about there. That we would encourage those types of things, but we want to stay connected as a body, lean into what God is doing in this time. I believe that He is making us get creative in what it looks like to be the body, so that we would express those true and genuine relationships together. And it means that we are going to have our Good Friday service online. And I'm actually excited about that. I think there's some really great things that we'll be able to do, and some reflections that we'll be able to have, and some conversations that you'll be able to have with your family as a result of that. Some ways that you're going to be able to share the gospel by sharing that service. And so I would highly encourage you. Who do you want to reach out to and watch that service with, and then discuss it with them afterward? We are also going to be having our Resurrection Sunday service online. And again, this is going to be a great opportunity to understand there's so much information coming our way right now, and yet there's one message that is of first importance. And it's not about washing your hands, and it's not about numbers of cases of coronavirus. It's about the good news of Jesus Christ. And so we want to talk about that message of first importance. We want to get that loudest as possible. And so be with us on Good Friday and Resurrection Sunday. I just wanted to encourage you from Scripture in this. We are finishing up a reading plan right now through that went along with our We Are the Body series. And the readings from this week were on the subject of the essentiality of love in the body. And I'm going to talk about one of those verses that we would have read this week. But then next week, we're going to start a reading plan tracking with Jesus through Holy Week. And what was He doing in the last week of His life? And how is He demonstrating love? And what did this act of first importance look like? And so I would highly encourage you be spiritually connected to the rest of the body by following along that reading plan next week. But before we get there, I just wanted to encourage you with this from Romans chapter 12. This verse just stood out to me this week as I was reading as just so appropriate for the time that we are in. And it says in Romans 12:12-13, rejoice in hope, be patient in tribulation, be constant in prayer, contribute to the needs of the saints, and seek to show hospitality. Like, isn't that not a perfect verse right now? Rejoice in hope. In hope. There's a lot that's going on right now, a lot that would try to steal away our joy. But because we have hope, because we know that God is using the now to perfect us for His future, we can rejoice. We can rejoice now because of what is coming, because of what we know is coming. Rejoice in hope. Be patient in tribulation. Right now, we're waiting. Right now, things can be hard. Right now, there's uncertainty. Right now, there can be anxieties. Right now, we know people who are getting sick. Right now, the news that is coming at us from the media is all bad news. Right now, there's tribulation. Be patient. Be patient. Be patient, because right now, we have to not meet together as a church. But the time is coming. The time is coming when not only will we get to meet together, and that will be so sweet and so much better. Don't get used to this time. Don't get used to this time. But there's also a day when we will meet together around the throne in eternity. Be patient in tribulation, and then be constant in prayer. How do we wait? We wait prayerfully. We wait prayerfully. We double down on our prayers. We say that a family value at Oak Hill is fervent prayer. Fervent prayer. And if there's any time for constant prayer, it is right now, where we're going to, again, be having opportunities with your gospel community, with some other online prayer meetings for us to join together in prayer. Don't pass up those opportunities. And then this, contribute to the needs of the saints. Contribute to the needs of the saints. There are needs. There are going to be needs. And we're trying to get ready for that. Our benevolence fund and our benevolence team are ready for that. And so if you have a need, let us know. Continue to give faithfully to the church. I want to thank you, church. Last week was such a healthy giving when we weren't even in the building. And that was just so encouraging to my heart, to know that we are continuing to faithfully give and contribute to the needs of the body here at Oak Hill. And then finally, seek to show hospitality. And you're like, but I can't have anybody over to my house. How am I going to show hospitality? It's not only about that. It's about creating an environment of welcoming one another as Christ has welcomed you, giving shelter to the stranger, giving the needs, giving justice, giving righteousness to the stranger. And so I would encourage you, look for ways to be showing hospitality right now to other people in our church, to your neighbors, to people who don't know Jesus. Let's be the hands and feet of Jesus. Let's be the body together. Oak Hill, I want you to know I miss you. I miss you. I can't wait to see you. It's going to be a loud, boisterous celebration in the Lord. But for now, I want you to know you are loved.